Hello guys, my name is Anna and this is my literature review for the research seminar. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background of the lectures the articles I decided to use. First would be Turning Adversity into Opportunities, Phillips in Australia, 1945 to 1980. Then Diplomatic and Corporate Networks, Bridges to Foreign Locations. Then To Engage or Not to Engage with Host Governments, Corporate Political Activity and Host Country Political Risk. Then nationalization, privatization, and diversification, and finally government as owners, state-owned multinational companies. The reason I decided to choose this topic is because in a previous class we talked about political risk, and actually one of the three articles I chose is from our teacher from that class. The To Engage or Not to Engage with Host Governments, well, that one. I love the topic, but doing a little bit further research on it, I realized that there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's literature of how it affects how M&Es work in different host markets, but mostly China, India, and her prepper is on Latin America companies. Then I realized that there is no real research on how the relationship between different countries affect the decision on why I'm going to choose this market and not this other one. And what happens if I find there's a huge opportunity for my product, for my service in certain country, but my country has not a good relationship with that country the market is on. So that's practically, well, that's what I want to focus on. And before giving you the final question that I'm going to use for the research, I have key concepts. And the key concepts I found for all these five articles are organizational politics, multinational companies, state-controlled firms, adaptation, nationalization, privatization, global markets, host, and diversification. So the main methods that I found in these articles are, well, they are really mainly quantitative, but we can also find qualitative uh, type of research. And then the sample, I noticed that the sample is mainly different companies around the world, like this first article that speaks specifically of how Philips uh, addressed the adversity in Australia during 1940 to 1980, and this is actually a really good article, but it's really specific. It happens the same with the other articles. They're really specific on how the M&Es react, how they react instead of how they plan to enter a new market in a host environment. Uh, and the same with the data collection and technique. It's all about previous um, previous researches, previous articles, and the specific situation of certain companies around the globe. The main limitations, well, I already told you about it. The main limitations are that these articles are all very specific. And they are very specific on how companies react instead of how they plan. So that's how I want to approach this topic on how to plan instead of how to react. So finally, my research question will be, how does the political relationship between two countries affect the decision of an M&E to choose their next market? I'll be waiting for your comments or any ideas you may have on it. Um, Thank you very much.